issues, right? We covered health. And we forget, you know, our body is changing. So how you were when you were 19 is not the way you are at 25, or the way you are at 40, or the way you are at 50. I'm in my 50s, even though I look fabulous, but I'm getting there, and I've been dealing with hot flashes, menopause, and different changes in life, and hormonal changes, and migraines, and all that. So, yes, when you have all those issues, it's very difficult to concentrate on getting better. Sometimes you say things like, I beg, I can't come and keep myself home. May I just chop, man, go sleep. But, you know, but you are called for better. You can't just chop and go sleep. Why am I here? I appreciate each and every one of you for saving time. When you leave here today, I want to make sure that you got something that will make you go back and think. This is not just coming here to do some random kind of things that people do. That is why it's a smaller group. I am going to be working one-on-one with people, and if you're interested in, getting more training or, whatever motivational help, I can deal with you for free for now, but it is very, very expensive. This kind of event that I opened up today was free for every one of you, right? All you had to do was get yourself here. But this is what you have to pay, like 50K minimum to attend. Abroad, it's like $200, $100, $150, and if you transfer that, how do you do it? If you convert that money, that is over 200K, 300K. You're getting it for free. So it's not just about talking for the sake of talking. It's for you to have self-awareness. Ask yourself, how old am I now? Am I living the best life that I should? For instance, you know that musician that they call Shirley Popo, or is the song that Shirley Popo? You know, Shirley Popo and all those things. How can people that are not educated like that make so much money? Do you understand? I was listening to a music the other day, and it was by a song called Nobody Better Than I. Nobody better. Bad English. You know how sometimes we think because we are not, hold on your evaluation. That is just for you to do at the end of the day. I will explain that later. Just concentrate on what I'm saying. So how can people who can speak good English, right? They're not scared of anything. Their own is that I want to live a better life. They don't care whether they speak broken English. They just come out with the music. You know the Ojuelegba story, Whiskey, right? They got nothing to lose but plenty to gain. And I have that mentality, and that's what I want to teach people. Because I wasn't happy. When I was younger, like I went abroad when I was like 28. I think I was like 28 or 27. And but when I was younger, when I was like 13, 14, I used to say I'm going to live abroad. And people used to say, you want to reach there? You want to fly? Sit down. Your people there. And I used to say I'm going. Your mouth has power is what I'm saying. I was talking to our little house help yesterday, and somebody asked her, you go to school today? Say, yes, but no book. And I called her, and I said, never say I don't know book. Always say, I went to school, but I believe I'm going to do good. I believe I'm going to be the best. I believe one day God can use me, because she stammers a little bit and something. She is an angel. She's adorable. Once you see her, always smiling. And you never know tomorrow, because she might get that help through connection because of her good character. So we're going to get to that. So let me not digress. Right now, I want to talk about 5 qualities of a winner. Okay, we're wrapping up. Watch the coordinator just passed around. Please help yourself to your chocolate. I don't mind doing it. We're going to take a break after this part and then wrap up. I'm going to have Miss Ufuoma Fatoye to talk about how she found her own purpose. Remember, I want you to remember why we are here. We are here to discover the journey of self-discovery. Journey of self-discovery. Yourself is about you. and it's finding your purpose. Some of you are already living your purpose now. How many of you love what you are doing now and think that's what God has called you? Please raise up your hand, let me see. Alright? I can see. Can you show them? You're doing what God has called you to do. How many of you think you can do better? Okay. So, here are 5 qualities I think of a winner. And when I say of a winner, it's not just about your career. It's about the kind of life you are living. If somebody is a drug addict, you're not a winner. If somebody is someone who sleeps around just to feel good, you know, when you sleep around somebody, you know, like, I don't want to mention names, but you know what I'm talking about, and they give you big money, and that's when you can wear jewelry and wear makeup and all the things outside, aesthetics we call them, makes you happy, that is not a winner. If you are always sickly, always sick, whether it's by your own fault or it's not your fault, you're still not a winner. A winner that is a child of God has been called to do abundantly, to live abundantly, exceedingly, like a blessed child. So something is wrong somewhere if you are not living in your full capacity. Do you understand? Okay. So some of the qualities of a winner is to have, and if you're able to take notes, I would like you to take a note on the back of that little sheet. I'm sure can I borrow this? Do you all have this? Yes. This is a reminder. Yes, you will pass it on. This is a reminder for you to know who you are. I'm going to give this to you to read it out. What does it say? Read it loud, please.
Okay. It said, you, are you amazing?
No, you are amazing.
Okay, you are amazing, sorry.
Yeah.
You are strong.
Good.
You are brave. You are wonderful. You are kind. You are loved. You are worthy. There is no one like you. The world needs you.
How powerful is that? That's who you are. You know how somebody tells you, I don't know how many of you, but they have told me, you will be nothing. You are not going to amount to nothing. What are you wasting your time for? There are no graduates forever in your family. You know, what are you doing? You are just here. You are too old. Mine was like, you are too old to change who you are. Just stay where you are. At least you will just get a pension. But it's not me. I knew that I was called to change lives. When I was going through a very difficult time in abroad, I used to cry to God and say, change my life. He said, everything that you need to change your life is inside of you. You are the one that decided to stay in one place. I stayed in a place for 9 years, same salary. 9 years, stagnancy. And I knew I was called for bigger, but I didn't know what to do because I'm a single parent. I didn't have a husband backing me, anybody putting money in my account in any country, currency. You know, even if you have family that are doing well, all of us know all those things. Their money is still their money. Even if they give you a little change to help you, it's still not the same as you doing your thing. You're still going to spend it for whatever they gave you for. If it's to pay your hospital bill, or to change your car, or to do something, it's that. But you're not at your thing. So, I wasn't happy for many years, but I didn't know how to live. And so God spoke to me, and one day I just heard, booyah, enough is enough. And I quit my job. And that period I quit my job because I never had time to do anything else. I decided to apply for motivational speaker certificate. I did the exam, I studied, it was a lot. But I knew I have been called to do that. I've been doing that without getting paid for it. So I was like, let me just get the certificate so that I might be able to take it to another level. But how you know when you're doing your purpose is that it's something that you will do. It's your hobby. You are passionate about it, and you do it for free even if they didn't pay you. Just like cooking. People that love cooking. Before you know, somebody say, can you help us do this caterer, this party? Some people don't like now some people be like, when I die, I will come as another person. But you know, this one way you do it, you know what? You know, try to make sense. You know what I mean? I'm not going out like that. I'm almost 60 and I'm changing career. And when I step out, I'm scared a little bit sometimes because it's just me. I'm scared that, you know, if things don't work out, you know, how am I going to recover, pay car loans, pay house bills, and all those kind of stuff? But if you let fear take hold of you, you'll never be anything. Everybody that will be successful did not allow fear to hold them. I'll tell you a little story about Tyra Banks. Who knows who Tyra Banks is? Who is Tyra Banks? Yes, that's one of the things she does. Tyra Banks, I don't know if you guys have that show, Dancing with the Stars. Give me a second. Yeah, I want to really talk about Tyra Banks. Because Tyra Banks is like, you are like Helen Press, Davis, was Oluchi, they were all models. You know how many, if you tell your father, I want to be a model, what do they say? They were like, you know, model, what do? They wear swimsuit, they wear dress, you want to show yourself, you want to spoil yourself. That's what they will say. That's how this environment is. So when I'm talking to you now, I'm trying to tell you that whatever your dream is, don't allow anybody limit you with any negative. Whether it's your husband, your sister, your brother. There was a time a member of my family was telling me, you can't do business because you are too kind. You will give everything out. It shouldn't stop you from trying. Or they will tell you, you can't do this because many people tried it and it flopped. Then you will not do it. So I'm in a place now where nobody can tell me what I can do. I don't have anything to lose. So I'll tell you about Tyra Banks and I'll tell you about my first job in America. So Tyra Banks started as a model, right? American top model. And she has her own show, many shows, a talk show, and then the model. She hosted Dancing with the Stars, took over. At 2009, she was making $30 million a year, according to Forbes. Forbes is an authentic report over there, so it's not like $30 million. I'm telling you, I'm not seeing your face making this. So you know what $30 million is? Yeah. She broke every barrier because she's black. It's very difficult. We have to call a spade. Over there, they were like, and she wasn't that pretty. They used to laugh at her that she had big forehead here. But Tyra Banks was somebody who didn't care and went after her dream. Okay, so now she has published a self-book called Tyra's Beauty Inside and Out, and another fiction novel called Motherland. And she wrote a book with her mother called Perfect is Boring. See that? Because we're always waiting for perfect. Perfection is a stealer and a killer of dreams. It tried to steal my dream. Perfection. Because I always wanted everything to be perfect. I know this lady, she believes in me. We went to the same college or high school. We went to the same university. We call it college over there. And she knows that this is my quality. But look at the time I'm doing this. This is like 30 years after. Right? Because life happened. Got married, didn't work out. So I'm not just coming here and talking. And one of the reasons was that I didn't have a child at that time. Children comes from God. When I left that marriage, I was alone, and people were like, it's not good for you to be alone. Not too long later, I met somebody that I was happy with, and under 3 months, I got pregnant. And I have a son that's doing very well today, by the grace of God. So, if that marriage didn't break up, I wouldn't have found, God would have blessed me with the other ones. Disappointment is part of life. Failure is success turned upside down. You have to grow with everything. And the only difference between a winner and somebody who's a failure is because the winner never quit. They never quit. It's very hard. Sometimes I have to call people to pray for me. Some of the people I call to pray for me are in this room. I can't pray. I'm just like, I'm tired. But that's what you do. When you're tired of praying, you call people to pray for you or pray with you. So anyway, Tyra, what did I say Tyra was? She was a model. But do you know today she's a professor in the Stanford University, a co-professor teaching people about branding. Branding is not almost like this. Branding is who you are, what you do. Are you a businessman that supplies gravel? Are you a coordinator, you know, Quechua, fashion designer? What she tries, whatever God has given you. Computer science is not a big thing. Life is fluid. Life is fluid. Fluid means that it's like water. It's dynamic. It flows. Life is not static. It doesn't stay in one place. It's not like you say, oh, don't worry, I will do it in 2 years, I'll do it in 3 years. When time don't reach me, you do it in 2 years, they don't take your certificate again. Nobody asks me for certificate abroad. They ask for your experience and they test you. If you like, cheat. Cheat. When they give you work to do, that's when they will know if you know what you are doing. They don't stay in the room with us when we are doing exams. You like, try to copy. When they work their questions for you, you have to use your mental capacity. And now,
I touch a little bit on what she has said about finding your purpose and why you must find your purpose. If I may ask, how many of us have private jets here? We don't have. How many of us have sports, Range Rover sports? How many of us have 100 million in our accounts?
Not to.
Auntie Maria.
I know us.
You got 100 million. So that means we are not yet there, at least secularly, because the world is waiting for us to manifest. Yesterday night, I just stumbled upon the story of this Chizoba Wigwe, the wife of that Herbert Wigwe that crashed. And I was amazed. Her story is even greater than the husband's story. She's rich. She's a woman who came back from America at the age of 26, and she started from Okari Market, buying things to sell, doing buying and selling. She went into so many areas. Eventually, she went into construction, not knowing that she's the owner of this Cranberg construction, building houses, hotels all over Nigeria. She's so great to me. And she has 4 children, managing the husband and everything. So women, we still have a long way to go. Some of us are satisfied because we are women, we want to take a back seat. Yeah, I'm okay, at least I'm able to take care of my children. I don't want me to be too forward. No. If you are withholding the talent that God has given to you, you are denying so many other people of blessings. Because we are supposed to be channels of blessings. So please, let's not rest on our hearts. We still have so many things to do. You know, finding my purpose well, my story, just like how we're in school together, we finished school, we didn't really know where to go. But we used to really talk about what we want to do in life. And it's good to have friends that we talk about. And she took that image name from what we used to brainstorm about. Because we said we're going to have a company called Image Maker. We're going to go into branding. We write about how we're going to be wearing black and white. We're going to brand our, we talked, shared so many dreams.
Life happened.
Yes, life happened. She went to America, I stayed behind, I got married, and my husband was the type that he used to work all over Nigeria and he didn't want me to work. So I didn't work for so many years. But after a while, I said, I'm a graduate for heaven's sake. I have to do something. I can't just be a housewife. So I started the school. Long story, but I'm just trying to. And 2 years later, my husband died. So just imagine if I didn't start the school. When I started school, I was on rented property when he died. And eventually I discovered this is really what I was meant to do. Because when I was young, I used to love speaking English. All my friends, they knew me. I would pick all the big words from the dictionary. I would show off. God was just telling me that you have to speak. You have to talk to people. The same year he died, I bought the property for my school. Because by then, like she said, when something negative happens to you, pick it up and you begin to run. I was now desperate. I couldn't fail. I have 3 children to take care of. They don't care. They have to eat. They're not worried about anything. I even started a foundation, Flying Without Wings, because my wings were cut off. Because my husband was everything to me. She knew him, handsome, everything. And I was, like, he used to take care of all my needs. But now I had to learn to fly. And I did fly. And I thank God for it. So we still have so much to do. Thank God I found my purpose. I'm so passionate. When you find your purpose, when you wake up in the morning, you want to go to work. You want to go to that place. You want to go and make an impact. I'm excited. I go to the classes. I talk to the children. All my children, they love me. Once their parents talk to them, they say, proprietaries will come and they behave themselves immediately, wherever they are. Some are all over the world now. I still reach out to them. I still spoke with one in France yesterday. So when you find your purpose, you live it and then you fly. So let's not give up. There are still so many things to do. I have to go into other businesses. I have to partner with other people to start businesses. So I can't relax and say, oh, my school is running fine, so I'm okay. No, there are still so many things to do. We just may go back to that thing. We go back to image maker and all that. So please, I want to encourage us as women. We should even strive to be richer than our husbands. Let's not take a back seat all the time. We have it in us, and God will help each and every one of us. I want to hear your stories.
Please give her another round of applause. Wasn't that beautiful, right? That is what I'm talking about. Our kids the last child was only 1 year or 2 years old when her husband died. And they're all doing excellent. They're all graduate, flying colors. So you have with you the, yes, it's an evaluation form. You are going to evaluate me how I did. If I did any area that you think that I didn't do well, can I have one?